Yeah, shout out to this one. It's been a while since I haven't watched one on the channel yet. This is gonna be our first one, and why not start with MASAI Russell? And yeah, cause I watch her vlogs anyway and all that. So you feel me? Let's learn, chat. Lock in.
If you're speaking of the women's hurdles, I believe that the women's hurdles is probably the most competitive. 100 hurdles is the most competitive event in the sport right now. Bar none.
There's never been a
So who gonna tell him? Chat. That's clearly that's chat. That's clearly biased. Let's front back what he said.
Hurdles. I believe that the women's hurdles is probably the most competitive. 100 hurdles is the most competitive event in the sport right now.
What do y'all think? I'm gonna be honest. I don't agree, but like in the moment I don't disagree, but I can't. Nah. If you really break it down, I'm gonna just say not for right now. What do y'all think? But the 100 might be more competitive. I'm not really changing. I'm gonna do my research because I'm not really in a hurdle world. But 100, he might low key be right. Because 100, you're only looking at like 3 people. 200, you're looking at 2 people. Tobogo and you're not really looking at Kenny, bro. So it's like, so I'm saying maybe long jump you're looking at Tara. Boys, I couldn't tell you. Might be right. Oh, he is right.
Bar none.
There's never been a time where I stepped on the track and I'm just like, okay, I could chill today.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna make you work every single time. I love that. I mean, I love this era of like the women hurdles. I love being smack dab in the middle of it.
I came into the Olympics running the world leading time. I think it was 12:25. So it's like I knew I had the time, but I've gotten so used to running fast times, but never like getting that gold, never getting that top spot.
I wouldn't put any limitations on anybody. So at the end of the day, I mean, we just gotta put in the work, and I don't know what they're doing. All I know is what we're doing here. But I pray that the work that we put in, we'll get a 100-fold return, on their investment. But it won't be because we're not ready.
Chat, I gotta get back in the lab, chat. Watch shit like this get me ready.
It won't be because we didn't prepare properly. You know what I mean? If something goes wrong, it goes wrong on that day. But it surely won't be because we weren't prepared.
Last year, I was the favorite coming off of like a world record, and so like all eyes on me. So I feel like it's kind of like that again this year. But it's always going to be a track field when it comes to the women short hurdles.
Yeah. Just bring that speed, bring that intentionality, bring that mindset into like what this year holds. Just building and growing on from what I did last year. I don't want to be the same. I want to be better, but I do want to win again.
But the way they push.
Bro, what Lotto and Cardi video that you keep talking about? At the end, you gotta say to the end.
Each other, man. The way they push each other and hold each other accountable.
I think me and Coach Green have a really good relationship. I think we kind of understand each other on that level, which I think is important for athlete-coach relationship.
Just trust Coach Green.
Bro, I be trying to tell y'all, chat, y'all gotta be cool with y'all coaches. Just like, not cool, but like y'all gotta have some type of relationship to where y'all can go at each other and still get the work done. I ain't saying me and my runners be screaming at each other, but like, we say what we feel and we right back to work. And that's all it is. We don't disrespect each other, but it's like,
Green, I mean, he's been doing it for almost half my lifetime.
It's a great preparation environment, and ask me 5 years ago if we would be in this space. No, I wouldn't. I couldn't tell you, but I'm surely grateful that we're in this
her tat's tough.
space now.
I've been watching Workout Wednesdays literally for years. Years. And then when I'm like, Devin Bro doing record, I'm the Olympic gold, I'm like, where y'all at?
Chat might be a hurdle.
So today we're going to be focusing on hurdles, and every Monday is it's pretty much the same every Monday. It's very consistent when you're working with Coach Green. We know what we're going to do pretty much every day throughout the week, unless it's like a meet week or whatever. So it's a meet week, but Mondays and Tuesdays are always the same. So we're going to drill first, then race model, and then do some bounce run 100 meters afterwards and call it a day.
Chat, you know what's crazy? The difference between like high level athlete, like college, Olympian, not even college, more like Olympics, pros, college, high school. The difference is like her season is like the whole year more or less. So like she can break down everything much more. Where like so this is one day for her. This is probably like an hour. Feel me? Drills being part of practice is not normal for high school. Well, hurdles yes, but like high school no. You know what I mean? Like drills isn't part of the warm up, and then we get into the workout. 100-meter stride. I mean, it depends on your discipline too, but like this is like the first 20-45 minutes of practice before the actual workout. So it's like it's levels, chat. It's levels.
So the race model for us is like going over hurdles at a very like fast, intense speed, and it's like, all right, go all out. Like this is the meet. Yeah. So we'll be like.
So like, what you gonna explain about like race model is basically like doing stuff at race pace. You gotta train fast to run fast. So like, yeah, makes sense.
Going really, really fast today, kind of implementing what we'll be doing in a race, which is why like for us when we get into like big races, it's not abnormal when we feel somebody like on the side of us, because like me and Devin, we train like pretty much foot to foot every practice because it's gonna prepare us for those big races.
Big hurdle day of the week before we compete this weekend. So I do everything on the front end so we can get fresh on the back end. You know.
Chat, look. I'm not a hurdle coach, but I know enough. A big thing for hurdles, right? And you are allowed to correct me if I'm wrong, but staying like if you ever watch it's the Grant Holloway video, he's doing the hurdles and his head don't move, which means his body's aligned up. You're not doing nothing extra. Look at her right foot that's coming down every time. Look where it lands. It's gonna look right around here, chat.
Before we compete this weekend, so I do everything on the front end so we can get fresh on the back end. You know, if I sit and tell people that
see how like it's consistent, like on the line, like the same. You feel me? Chat, yeah. Pay attention.
On the volume we do.
Track is all about consistency. Stride pattern, stuff like that, which all being very consistent. Fred Curley will tell you that he was supposed to win the Olympics. Well, of course he's gonna say it, but like he said to him, he lost because one of his stats was wrong, and that's how technical it can get once you get to that level of world lead times, where like it's really not much faster you can get. It's just all who's gonna have the right race the right day.
They would say, oh, that's too much. That's what we do. You know, we train quite different from, I think, the rest of the world. Still very early. You know, periodization for me, it looks a little different from a lot of people. So, and how people put work to rest ratios, mine looks a little different. If I sit down and talk to someone about it, they'll think I'm crazy. But it works. It works. You know what I mean? We'll get fresh by the end of the weekend and be good.
I really like my last rep over the top the best. I was very controlled. I was attacking, I was moving through, so I was very happy with it. The first one I kind of like had like a misstep and I didn't pull the trail on one of them, but I mean, these are just drills. Like our drills are kind of fast, but they're just preparing us for our race model.
So like trail leg, right? Because hurdle coach in the building. Trail leg is this leg that's trailing behind, chat, right? And what you mean by pull it is like you have to bring it through. Like imagine this is a gate. Imagine there's an invisible gate above where it says Wildcats, and you have to smash it through and get it back down so you can get your next steps in rhythm. Oh my God, I might be a hurdle coach, y'all. I am a hurdle coach, but not 110. And I loosely coach 300-meter hurdles. Loosely, chat. I tell you how many steps, and I tell you if you're jumping too close or too far. Other than that, I don't know.
I mean, these are just drills. Like our drills are kind of fast, but they're just preparing us for our race model right now.
However you want to put it. I'm not saying we're doing something special or we're such and much. No, we just train at a greater volume. So in my mind, when we back off, we have something to back off from. And I believe at that point super compensation occurs. And their bodies start to do things that they didn't even know they were capable of. They might have dreamt about it. But eventually they get into a space where they start to do things like, whoa, that's happening. Wait. up on the hurdle as if you're trying to steal cheese off a rat trap. You understand? You know what a rat trap looks like? You put a little bit of meat on it, and the rat touch it, and then this thing slap the head off. Run up on this thing, man. All right? I want to see the athlete. Aggression, child.
When I tell you I'm so glad that I don't gotta run anything over a 300,
The last quarter, all right?
I thank God every day. We used to run 400s in practice, like over hurdles, like 9 hurdles to the line. Like the 400 hurdle race is 10. Because you would take out 1 hurdle and be like, run to the line. Like at that point, you should have just put the last hurdle.
Race pace.
2 times. I used to be leaving practice, eyes red,
It used to be blurry.
blurry, couldn't even walk straight. Ooh.
Y'all ready? Let's go. Let's go. Acceleration, mama.
To all my 400,
They gonna see y'all.
to all my 400 and up, 400 hurdle and up, I commend y'all. Because I don't see how y'all could do it. I had to get good at the 100 hurdles. Because I don't think I would have made it in 400.
Whoa, where's my ad blocker, chat? No free promo here. Now Hulu comp. But yeah, chat, so as I was saying, let me just get that out of here while these 15 seconds were by. Feel me though, chat, sometimes you gotta, they not overwork, but they work to a high level, is what they say. A high level for pros, while like, we'll work at a high level for high school, obviously. Like, I ain't gonna lie, chat, I work my kids into the ground. I do. We go, like, I'll break it down later, but like, race week, Monday, Tuesday, hard. Wednesday, we dial it back. Thursday, light. Friday, super light. And then we just do like mobility, stuff like that. And we go over race plans, blah, 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 blah. Look at entries, heat sheets, feel me? See what we should be doing at certain times.
You to work on their mindset, you know, to let them know that they can still turn over when in a state of fatigue. You know, a lot of athletes have a tendency to, when they feel that state of fatigue coming on, they back off. But just to get them in a mindset where they're not backing off and they're attacking. And they only got 1 commission in the quarter, and you got to know when to take it. So, you know, so just to get them in a mindset that when they decide I'm gonna commit, they're gonna commit and they mean everything. They put everything into it. Do that again. By my watch, by my hand, 2.16. That's getting there.
Check, that's how technical stuff get. Like you'll catch hurdle coaches. I don't know. We don't have a hurdle coach at those school I work at. We don't have any hurdlers. We have 30-meter hurdlers, and like we never had no. Yeah, we did have a great one actually. I lied. We did have a great hurdler, but she was just a great 400 runner. She was just a great runner. Like she could go place in a 1, 2, 4, open 4, and then 30 minutes. So she just did hurdles because she was good at it. And I'm not gonna say it's an easy like medal or nothing, but in most places it's not like super competitive, right? So yeah, but she was already tough at the 1, 2, 4, whatever. She was just a great sprinter overall, right? We never got into the time per in between hurdles. We got into the steps, more or less, but like, yeah, see how technical this is. Like,
You don't run with the competition. Your goal is to move through them now. Come on. Push. Get there.
The motto of the year is I have to slow down and speed up because I just want to do everything so fast. I want to be so quick, and sometimes like my technique doesn't like.
Chat, I'm gonna stop pausing. But I was literally just telling this to myself because, so, 400 runner, right? Freshman. She was running the same time a little bit, right? Faster than who? Running the same time a little bit. Then we had to change the race plan. But the thing is, to change it, she had to try it. So we had to go a little bit slower to get faster. So that is a real thing, chat.
I deviate a lot, but like the more technically sharp I am, the more efficient I have to be. So, you know, for me, it's not about being fast. I know that I'm fast. It's about like the small things and just being technical and being cautious of those like minor inefficiencies.
I wish I had questions like our Kentucky guy.
I know. What's your favorite color, Masai?
What's your favorite color, Masai?
What is my favorite color? Honestly, this is very like a weird. This is a weird answer. it's low-key black because it goes with everything.
I feel that.
But I love every color. Like every color, like in the pastel form, it's very pretty. But black is like,
You just bought a home. What color is what's the decor color scheme?
in my room it's black and white. Downstairs it's like nude, white, gold, hint of black. Guest bedroom is just nude. So
Okay. It's
yeah.
cute. I like
Chat, I apologize to her man, but she fine as fuck, chat.
it.
Thank you.
Oh my god, chat, I want to see her again. That just look. Chat, I have a. Never mind, I'll tell you in a little bit. I have a confession. They jump fast as shit. Chat, look how far they jump back from. A lot of y'all are running up on these hurdles. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. They're jumping from back here, chat. It's what, 3, 4. It's like three regular steps right from the hurdle. Y'all be jumping right here. Y'all be going up. Just for my youngers. I like people that have been doing it, yeah. But this is for like new freshmen. Take off back here. Y'all are jumping from up here and trying to hop instead of run through. That's why hurdles are on the track for a reason, because you run. Look how low they are. Y'all be, well, they're kind of high right now, but you know. Chat, this is amazing. All right, no more pausing.
That's getting it. Now that's over 6. That's over 60 meters. Y'all decide. Y'all decide. I'm looking at the camera. I ain't gonna say it. Y'all decide. Well, a lot of people didn't know. For Devyn, she pulled her hamstring 10 days before Paris, and we were nursing that, and she was still able to make the Olympic final. MASAI knew was ready from the trials leading into the games. Only she could have stopped herself. You know what I mean? She was ready. I knew that without a doubt. But they're in a space right now, mentally, physically, spiritually, man. They're in a good space. And the sky is the limit for them. I don't put any limitations on them. I just tell them they have to decide. That's what I tell them all the time.
Chat, I said I was gonna talk about it, but I'm taking that to the crib.
Y'all got to decide. You know what I mean? So, in other words, who's going to be the first one to the line? You or you? You or her or you? They have to decide. I ain't gonna let you see that one. Yo, let's touchdown over 6. That's disrespectful. But that's it right there, y'all. We'll do it one more time in 5 minutes, all right? You need more time, let me know.
Chat, you know another problem, bro. High schoolers be moving too fast. I'll be telling you, you got a 5-minute rest in between. It gets to like 3:30. Stats and ready to get back in line. All right, bet. Watch this. Now they have a terrible rep, but lesson learned. Yeah. Slow down.
It's good just to know that we're where we want to be at this point in the season. Still have a lot of work to do. Still a long season. But yeah, if we could pull that kind of time out in practice, when it's meet day, adrenaline is going, and competition is there, it only gets better.
I would say like this is as close to as fast as we'll run outside of a meet. So I would say like it's really a full effort outside of the track. So I don't want to say like 100% because it's always going to be different in a meet, but it's as fast as I could probably go right now in practice.
Come on.
Chat, I have a confession. I might be the only coach that doesn't know how to use a stopwatch. Like, you'll catch especially distance, you'll see every distance coach at the line for like the 16:32 or whatever. With the chat, I'm on my celly, bro. Lap. I don't know how they do it, bro. I'm about to ask somebody to teach me to give me a class on it.
Well done.
think he just said we got 6 today. 6 bounce runs. Usually we do 10 bounce runs slash 100-meter sprints, or sprints is crazy, 100-meter strides. But I think we have 6 today because it is a meet week. So he didn't back off, because sometimes when we get closer into like meets where we're tapering down, where we want to run really fast, we won't do 4 sets of that. We'll do like either 2 or 3. And we could have shut it down today after like 2 because we were running so good and so fast. But just because you're running good and fast and strong, you still gotta keep that volume up. You're killing it. Because you have a long ways to go down the road. Like for us, we're not ending our season until September, October. So why are we back off right now?
See, Chad, I was just telling you that this season is long as shit. You gotta think. High school, if you don't do AAU, right? Let's just assume you're just regular high school, right? But you still in the, like, you know, you go from indoor November, February, outdoor March, first week of May. You know how, like, you know, her indoor season is from like November, December-ish to like March, and then our outdoor season's from April to September.
Food for thought. The focus is just to take my time, focus on what I'm doing in practice, hitting it, and just making sure that everything's lining up for everybody else.
Get ready for Boston, Melrose, and the USA's. I'm not gonna do indoor worlds, I don't think as of now, just because it's very close to outdoors and the Grand Slam. So my focus is the World Championship.
Chat, the Grand Slam gonna be jumping. Oh my gosh, chat, I might go. I'm not gonna lie.
Outdoors, although I do want to go indoor worlds, but I don't think it just makes sense right now for my schedule. I think it gives me a ton of confidence just because, I mean, we just are very consistent at what we do, and I think that's why, you know, we run consistent fast times throughout the whole entire year. So I mean, it's something that I haven't experienced like early in the season running fast, but it just gets me really excited to see what this weekend holds.
Chat, W flow track video, W MASAI, W all them.
What I've been doing in life, track, behind the scenes.
Yeah, I already watched those on my free time, but yeah, chat. W workout Wednesday. I feel like we should start that in Delaware, chat. Feel me? Go to different schools, get a workout Wednesday. Promise you, y'all gonna see some. Alright, chat. My workouts be. I'm trying to get the job done. I feel like it should be like a coach's combine or something, right? All the coaches meet up, talk. Cause like, yeah, I want all Delaware to do great, not better than us, obviously. Like I feel like every team wants that, but like, with it being so spread out, like you gotta think. I got 8 kids on my AU team that go to different schools, feel me? And I want them to do great, or like, I just know kids from different schools in general, just around. So it's like, yeah, type shit. Small world and small state going against a big world is what I like to say. But yeah. Chat. What's next? Do we do Tello or we're gonna do Duke? We're definitely gonna